What it do? Welcome to the Ordinarily Extra Show. I'm your boy, LazyGenius 85. I could have been Albert Einstein, but I just didn't feel like it. So, this is how I'm gonna start my show, man. I want it to be a real show, a real podcast, a YouTube channel, or whatever. But right now, the easiest way is to go through PlayStation and shout out to my little bro Damo Juan Kenobi for hooking me up and showing me how to do this. I just need to get some thoughts out, and of course, in lazy genius fashion, I'm gonna do it the easiest and the laziest way I can until I find out a better way to do it. So let's get this going. Just to give you a little bit about myself, since it's the first episode, I ain't nobody. I ain't rich. I'm not famous. I went to college. I did not get a degree. I'm a regular black dude in America living the same crazy ass a nightmare we all live in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing special about me. I am quote unquote ordinary. However, it has become apparent to me that maybe something about the way I think, my thought processes, my morals, my values, what have you, something. It's weird. It feels like I'm living in like the Matrix or something. Like I think logically, I don't try to put a lot of emotion in the decisions or thinking because that affects your rationale. Of course, when you make decisions when you're emotional, you tend to make a lot of mistakes. But it seems like not many people understand that, and that surprises the hell out of me. Like I'm 35 years old. I've been working since everybody 20, 21. Whenever I dropped out of college because I was too busy having too much fun instead of learning. Shout out Prairie View A&M University. But it, 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 it it's odd to me that so many people are have made it this far in life thinking the way that they think. And I mean, who am I to judge? I'm not trying to say nobody's thinking is, right, wrong, rational, whatever, because, we all got our opinions and everybody's entitled to one. I got my own, of course, and I don't think I'm the end all be all. So, by all means, you can think whatever you want. But some of the stuff that people think and the reason why they think it is just it's mind blowing. And of course, the easiest example of that recently is all of these crazy folks storming the Capitol. I was talking to my barber yesterday about this. Like, what what kind of mind? I'm fascinated with the way the mind works. I'm fascinated with why people do and think the things that they do and think, and the rationale behind it, and just first of all, just the balls to run up on the Capitol like you ain't seen none of these fucking Harrison Ford movies. You ain't seen none of these Gerard Butler movies. Like somebody's supposed to be hiding in the grass ready to slit your damn throat. That's how they always made it seem, you know, to me anyway. Snipers on the roof, you can't get nowhere, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. I mean, and it's where the most powerful man in the world stay. So or most powerful people in the country in the world stay. So I understand that. So how in the hell did all of these people make it so far into where they made it? Number one. But that's neither here nor there because I don't have no information on that. So ain't no use in conspiracy theory. But these dudes did do that. And you would have to think that would take a significant amount of planning because you can't just walk up on the White House, I wouldn't think. So I don't know. Some people said they maybe had help from some, organization that had the power to allow them to get that far. What I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case. You know, hate to pull the race card, but a bunch of white dudes with guns acting a fool, getting real loud, acting like they want to do something that's not anything we haven't seen in this country before. Know what I'm saying? So everybody on my timeline on social media acting a fool and oh, if it was black people they wouldn't blah 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 blah. You goddamn right they wouldn't. Of course not. But we all know that. So like, why are you saying it like you tattletelling to your mama and your cousin and shit that they fucking ate the last piece of cake before dinner? Like, yeah, it's true. If it was a bunch of black people with all that shit and all that ruckus at the Capitol acting a fool, yeah, they would have got laid down. No question about it. That's not a surprise. That's nothing. Nobody, everybody knows that. So uh, that wasn't the first thing I thought of when I saw them folks. Right? Oh, if it was black, it would have been sucked. Shut up. Okay, we know that. Boo hoo, motherfucker. What you gonna do about it? What I was shocked at is just the balls that these people have to do. These are quote unquote patriots. Is how they come off. They're conservative. They want things to stay how they were. They want democracy to stay how it is. You would think that they Trump won 4 years ago. Democrats didn't act a fool like that. People was crying and shit. But nobody was fucking in the streets. Well, okay, they were at his hotel rioting and shit, but it wasn't no shit like this, man. Come on, let's be honest. Come on, like who's doing that? So that tripped me out, and the fact that more people didn't get shot. How only one person got shot with all them people acting like that? Anyway, I think we know the answer to that. So, and like I also wonder when people do shit like this, like did them dudes do that because they were like, all right, we just gonna raise some hell, or did they do that because like they really truly thought that this plan had any chance of being successful? Like, did you think you had any chance of taking over Capitol Hill? Really? Like, nah, for real. Cause that is the craziest shit I never heard of. Just a bunch of. That's what I be telling these people who be talking about this gun shit. They're not taking my rifles. Well, like for okay, now if you talking about they not taking your rifles because you need to protect your house against like bandits or if you white, I guess banditos or some bullshit. All right, cool. But if you talking about you need your rifles just in case the government start getting out of line, nigga, if you don't get you ain't motherfucking John Rambo. You not motherfucking Chuck Norris Delta Force. Who the fuck you think you is, bro? Like, if the government decides that they want your guns and they're going to make a concerted effort to take them, it ain't shit you could do about it. And if the government decide to go to war with the United States, all you motherfuckers with your bunkers and your fucking uh 18 years worth of MREs and canned food and 35,000 rifles and a million bullets. Ain't none of that shit gonna help you niggas. They gonna send a drone right over to drop a bomb on y'all silly asses. And then what? So what, I don't understand what you think your fucking rifle is gonna do, man. Unless you just talking about shooting innocent people or motherfuckers who not trying to be in no war like the people who usually get shot. But I digress. I don't understand it. I don't know what they thought the best scenario was going to be, and I'm really interested to see how many motherfuckers they punish because of this. Cause like, again, if this was anything other than what it was, so many people would be in trouble right now. It'd be ridiculous. So many people would be in jail. So many people would be hurt, shots, beat up. Oh man, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be watching this. Not like because I care. Because let's be honest. If nothing happens, can't be too surprised. That's just kind of how shit is. And we just gonna have to find a different way to get our justice. Not like going out and like shooting cops or no shit like that. But we need to find a more feasible way to get attention and get people to care about the problems of the lesser versus the minor issues of the major. But it's just it was really scary, man. Like it's scary to see where this country is going. It's scary to see what this is devolving into. I, I didn't know people were this mad, man. Like it didn't. I thought if some shit like this was gonna happen, it would have happened like during the 8 years of Obama. Why you wait until you get Trump? You get Trump for his entire 4 years. He gets impeached. The whole Republican Party sticks to his side to make sure that he's still untouchable. Like y'all came out golden as far as I could tell. Like I don't understand what you so mad because you lost the election. Okay, that's what happens, bro. Like you don't win every motherfucking year. This ain't you ain't the Patriots. This ain't the Super Bowl. So I don't know why you so mad to where you feel like y'all trying to fucking kidnap governors and all sorts of crazy shit. Man, what is you doing, dog? You ain't got no job. You ain't got no family. You ain't got nothing to live for. Like what? You don't have nothing to do but to try to bring down democracy. Like, come on, man. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, nigga. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's scary, man. And like, I'm not one of them people who just wag a finger. Cause look, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So I try not to judge people. I try not to pass judgment on people. Now I will judge some shit you do. If you do something stupid, I will tell you that what you did was stupid. I will not call you stupid per se unless you keep doing stupid shit and kind of prove that it's not a mistake, it's a behavioral issue. So like I'll give you the benefit. Maybe some of these dudes have reasons for it. Some dudes is military, some dudes don't like the way the country going, some blah 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 blah. Everybody got their reasons, but what constitutes a good reason and what constitutes an excuse? I guess is the question. I guess that would be my question. What constitutes an excuse and what constitutes a good reason? And why do you feel like acting a damn fool is going to get you in? If you ain't noticed, black folks been trying to pull that card for a long time. We've been trying to pull the oh okay, I'm gonna act a fool until you give me what I want card. If you ain't noticed, bro, that shit don't really work out too well. Not really. So might want to try a different approach. Y'all white dudes, y'all got money, y'all got influence, y'all got power. Why the fuck y'all trying to do the same type of shit that people who don't have no power do? Use your power and your influence and your numbers, dumbasses. Jesus. But again, I mean, it seems simple to me, but I ain't nobody. Maybe it's something I'm missing. you know, of course, it could be more going on. Maybe this is all. Maybe it is some conspiracy bullshit. Maybe the government is trying to keep everybody under blah 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 and all of that shit. And the election is rigged, and they already know who they gonna vote for. All that good shit that people like to talk about that I used to think was true because it sounded interesting. That may or may not be true. But the thing is this: if it is true, what you gonna do about it? That's the question. Cause I mean, if you just gonna talk about how shit fucked up and how shit's rigged, but you're not doing nothing, you're not out in the streets trying to help, you just sitting there bitching and complaining, and you're really not doing anything now, are you? And you really can't expect anything to change that much if you're not being the change that you want to see in the world, right? But then again, I ain't nobody. I don't know nothing. Anyway, That was a nice little chat, man. I think that was a nice little episode. We'll see how this goes off. I will catch up with you boys and girls later on. Signing off.